Hello and welcome. It is I, Velfe, and, well, of course, Master's here. Master's going to be unboxing and going over the stuff while I do the talking. So, we have received our next box from AmiAmi. Actually, we had received one, but it was just on one thing. I couldn't take it out. So, and the reason why, which I'll go ahead and show you, was this. We got this on Rimuru Tempest, our lovely slime wife. This is Rimuru just like this. We did take it out, and there's a very good reason why we didn't take it out. Which I'll show you. As you can see right over here, all the Rimuru stuff is on in that shelf, or to that shelf, or like max. There's no way I can fit any more Rimuru merch in there. That's kind of like why the bunny one is there, because, well, that is because it's also tall, and I didn't factor in they were going to do, I think it's like 1/4 or 1/3 for that bunny figure. So unless I take the bunny ears, there's no way it will fit in there without the bunny ears being taken off, or I make the shelf go down a level. And to do that, I would have to take everything apart of all these shelves and redo everything. So what I'm going to do is, when I get another shelf, which should go over here in this section, because this TV stand is going to get replaced with a bigger version of this shelf. It's like bigger and wider, and it's about almost the same height. It's just wider and more depth to it, which will go over here. That top shelf will be organized to accumulate more Rimuru merch there, and any of the other Rimuru stuff I couldn't open, which is just sitting right down below here. I'm waiting to wall mount the TV, and that's also because taking the TV stand out by myself is going to be hard and a challenge, so I would need assistance and help. I don't have all my physical strength like I used to due to COVID. COVID really sapped my strength, and I've been trying to build my physical body strength back up, and sadly, it hasn't been that very great. So the goal is to get this TV moved. Let me actually go this way to get this TV here, and wall mount the TV right up there, but those wall scrolls will have to go, and probably end up going over this way with the shelf. So, which will most likely what will happen. So, unless, you know, I can afford my, like, a bigger room upgrade to make this room larger, like more of a living room size type master bedroom. Because this master bedroom from the old days is not that huge, and this house is kind of needing overdone to make it bigger, knock these walls out, make everything stretch more, bigger, and probably also a bigger closet, because there's just no room for those boxes in there. So with this unboxing, will be just showing off what I have, like the boxes itself, but not taking the figures out. Unless they're like an Android or something simple we can just take out. So keep that in mind. This one is Rimuru, so you already know that. This one will be staying in the box. That was one of the items I received from AmiAmi. And that was one of the items that was delayed too. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. And I'm going to hold the box up sideways so I don't show the address. You know, you shouldn't really show where you live. There's a rule about that. You shouldn't dox yourself. Because we got a lot of crazy people in our world now. And the way how people's mentality is and mental thing is, it's really terrible now. We got a lot of unstable people across the world. It's not just USA, it's every other country. People have gotten really crazy in the last decade. So you should never give your address out. Unless you're buying or ordering something from a legit site, or I guess trading or buying stuff Mostly like buying stuff. And then anyone who breaks their policies and does weird shit, well, we have all that stuff for. So for this, we have this for AmiAmi, which is their thank you for shopping with us. This way, by the way, this is through EMS. I think the cards are different based on who you pick for the shipping method. I don't think it says it here. No. But I do have my next order coming. It is on Mousseline from Fate Grand Order. So that one's coming. Oh, I almost forgot, but that Rimuru figure came with the exclusive folder, clear folder too, which was with it too. So the other side doesn't have anything besides that, but it's this pretty much. It's really cool. I didn't take it out because I have no more. Well, I can put it right there, but I don't want to put it in that spot because sometimes my feet kind of goes up when I'm like stretching it and using the side of it. So yeah, I have a lot of other. There's a folder there. There's that Maroon one's a folder. That other one's a folder, and then some cool artwork I printed out in different characters. So let us continue. I was going to do this much earlier, but I was too busy. I didn't have enough time because I had to go do a lot of stuff. So let us start off with our first one. This is on our Goddess of Victory, Nikkei Little Mermaid. Yeah, our adorable, cute mermaid. I'm going to be honest, Little Mermaid here is adorable. She's precious. She does have another name. I think Siren. But yes, this Nikkei girl I really adore. I went all out for her to get all three limit breaks on her. I think I got core 1 probably on her. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure because I'm not on the game right now. So yeah. And actually, if you check my social media, NKZ Tempest on Twitter X, Blue Sky there, or I think the Facebook page, and also thread. I think Instagram. Well, actually, I don't think I posted on Instagram, but I did share who are my top Nikkei girls from there. Little Mermaid was at the top as number 1, and then the rest, so on. But you probably take the order as a grain of salt because they can always change the order. So yeah, I'm glad I got this. I want to hang that up. Actually, I don't want to take it out this plastic. Keep it in it, because that way it stays taken care of for longer sealed. Then we have this one on her. This is her alternate outfit versus this one. I'm gonna be honest, both her outfits are pretty cute, and I like both of them. She's really adorable. And then the other side. So yes, I couldn't ask for a better waifu from Goddess of Victory Nikkei. And like I have quite a few. I did originally have Dorothy hanging that way, but I moved her over this way, which you can see right there, hanging up on the wall. It's her Dr. Chimera. That's from Meltdown, or you can get it from Melon Books too. So you got quite a few places where you can get it. Meltdown, the distributor is from Japan, but also China. I guess they used the manufacturers there to make it. So they do have numbers and stuff to contact them, but I don't know if they really respond. I've never ever had to contact them. So next, we're gonna get to our next stuff. And some, in honest opinion, I really want to take some of these out, but so we're gonna go ahead and start with our next one. This is also from our Goddess of Victory Nikkei. This is our lovely Dorothy. Yeah. We got her Nimroid, which is cute. We got different poses for her. And by the way, you don't have to use the default pose. You can mix and match the poses too. A lot of people don't know that. You could just mix and match what you just, what you enjoy of her. So yes, I'm kind of glad I got this on her. We do have a figure on her coming. I don't know when. I think it's at the end of this year because there's still some merch that hasn't been charged yet for. So, we still got those coming. I gotta be honest. You might see me open this during stream or something and put it together. If not, you might just not see it at all. It all depends. I'm gonna put Dorothy over here on the shelf. She's right over there for the time being. Kind of get out of the way. Next, oh god, we got our lovely, lovely Angel with us here, guys. Oh my god, Kawaii Angel. Of course, this is the Internet Yamio version. So here you guys go. So this is our lovely Angel. This one I could definitely take out, but the problem is where to put the container. I have no room to put any of the containers anywhere, and that's a problem. I ran out of space. I can't just stack them underneath the desk because then I have to get this about my desk, right? So I'll most likely keep this in the box for the time being. K-Angel would have joined the rest of the K-Angels right over here, as you can see. We have all the K-Angel and Nami stuff there. Let's go to our next one. Let's see, let's put our here. Okay, we got quite a bit of stuff here from Goddess of Victory Nikkei and some other merch that's all tied up in here. As you can see, we got a Rimuru acrylic stand. You know what's kind of sad with Rimuru is Herodotus, right? Genderless, Herodotus. Of course, there's different types of genderless beings: Herodotus, feminine, and masculine. Rimuru could play all three of those types. If you're going based on the spinoff, Rimuru is more feminine there. But if you're going from the main series, more Herodotus. If you're going more masculine, which you do see a male version and a female version of Rimuru in there. I gotta be honest, if you have a slime that could do whatever, you can explore many possibilities. Rimuru is not just a waifu. Rimuru is also a husbando. Not just a husbando, but also a waifu. Rimuru could be either of them. Because there's not one version of Rimuru. There's many different versions. From the anime, Rimuru is just in the middle ground. Rimuru is how you see and depict them. So always remember that. We can still tuck this in Rimuru's shelf since it's small. It's on the small side. It's an acrylic thing. I'm gonna tuck it over here for the time being. And then we got another thing on Rimuru. Well, we have a keychain. Yes. So we can attach our keys here. It's pretty much a merch from Demon Lord Rimuru, so which looks pretty cool. I probably end up using it because then I can keep the keys in strap. Oh, yeah, I don't wear jeans, but I can clip them onto something on my coat or something or pants. I have a little clip things. Well, I see that the packaging wasn't done really well because like it looks like it's made out of metal. Oh yeah, it is metal. That's good. That's cool. Yeah, we'll keep that on us. That will probably Or we can also keep it in the collection too, not even use it, but I'll probably end up using it. So now, if you didn't want to use it, you probably want to order two. That way you have one for the collection and one not for the collection. Next, we have our Little Mermaid again. Little Mermaid, yep. That will probably go on the shelf where all the other Nikki stuff is on. Then we have Maharu Bonding Chain. Yes, our lovely other Nikki girl we love and care about. This version of her I really adore versus her normal one that we saw the first time introduced to. This is like, I think Maharu a couple years into the future as Bonding Chain. It's like she got upgraded and everything. Then she has a cool, sexy outfit and nice pose while the candle's going on, which is pretty cool. That's another one we got on her. So that's pretty much mostly it. But we have one more final thing before we wrap this video up. I'll most likely open it during stream because it's going to take a while to set up, but is our Asune Miku bunny or rabbit hole version. Yes, there we go. Yep, we got our Miku finally. And I was waiting for this. It's around the time that whole Tafa thing or whatever the crap you want to call it, trade deal, and we couldn't get none of our stuff from AmiAmi because the postal office and everything going on, which was really annoying because it was around the time that happened. I couldn't get this, and we had to wait. They were holding it in storage for us. Of course, they didn't charge us until recently. So they came out with a new solution, and they did. So we got our lovely Miku now, and she's definitely going to be going out and joining the rest of my stuff. But that right now. So if you want to see up close pictures of her, don't worry, you'll see it during stream when I'm playing a game and I have the camera on. I will be putting her together. I don't know what pose to set her up in because there's so many. We can mix match poses too. I don't know. I like all her poses, but there's no way we could order multiple of these because they're limited to I think 2 or 3 now. It used to be 5 or 4. I think they're limiting it down to 2 or 3 now at best on AmiAmi because so everyone gets one. Yeah, Rabbit Hole Miku and Snow Miku are my favorite. And there's a lot of variants of the Snow Miku. So the one I'm talking about, you can see on my list of posting it in my media section on social media, so you know which version of Snow Miku I'm referring to. So just showing you, because that would require a lot of work to get it out. But I don't think I skipped anything. Yeah. Nope, that's actually it. Double checking, make sure. Yeah. Felt like there should have been more, but that's pretty much it. The shipping was a little expensive because there was more packed in here, but it was fine. I didn't care as long as I got what I was wanting. But I want to thank you guys for tuning in and watching. I'm probably due some sharing of my dockies here. You probably can see that one. It's just Nia from Stayed Alive over there. Well, you can't see because of the light, but yeah, that pillowcase is just there. But yeah, I have a lot of dockies and stuff. How do you manage to sleep with all of them? Well, they mostly are on this chair here when I'm sleeping. Also, we have a big thing coming. We're just waiting for it. Well, you probably heard me talking about it, looking for people to make outfits for them. But I'm going to hold off on saying anymore. Just wait and see, and then we'll go from there. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys again. Take care. Thank you for watching, yeah.